So for me, it's balance. So it doesn't matter if it's a short cocktail like an old-fashioned served over ice, a martini cocktail. For me, whatever ingredients you're using, one ingredient shouldn't outshine another, and the ingredients that you use complement each other, and that you make sure that each of the ingredients consist of balance. So balance would be the most important ingredient for me in a cocktail.
Okay. And let's say you're going out for a night. What's your drink of choice?
Depends on the night, depends who I'm with.
It's a tough question. Well, let's just say,
I mean, my days normally start, I say days, evenings. My days would normally start probably with a gin and tonic, something light and fresh. They always end, and it's a psychological thing, they always end with a martini.
Gin or vodka?
Gin, dry, slightly dirty, olives. It's a mental thing. It's how I kind of check out for the day. It's me saying, right, I'm done now for the evening. And funny enough, I find it clears my head. It's weird. But in between, it depends where I am. If I'm somewhere that I'm told or I've heard that they have a really good cocktail list, I'll always try something. If I've had a few drinks there, then I'll just leave it up to the bartender to make me something because I trust them. If I'm just with friends, I could be having a beer and a nice beer and maybe a shot or something to sip at. If I'm out in the evening, it could be in a nice day, it could be an Aperol Spritz. It depends on the occasion. But yeah, usually my days always, again, evenings always start with a gin and tonic, and they always end with a gin martini.
Excellent. Okay. What's your favorite drink on our new menu, and why? If you had to pick one.
Well, out of the newest list, I don't think I have one. I have. It depends. The thing with the drinks are, they've all been my favourite at some point in time when I've been creating them. Right now, I'd say it's probably a knock-up between the cocoa cold brew, the matcha milkshake, or possibly even the miso mule.
If you could shake up a cocktail for anyone in the world, who would it be, and what would you make them?
No idea what I'd make them, because I've no idea even if they would drink a cocktail. But it's a question I get asked a lot, and the answer would always be the same: my dad.
Okay.
Yeah, it'd be nice to have it would be nice to have had a drink with my dad.
Okay. And so, what has it taken these last few weeks to launch this new menu that's coming out?
Probably the three things that you said. The three words best describe me: patience, persistency, and a perfectionist.
Okay.
Obviously, this is it's quite a new program for the West Village. So the idea is obviously, it's like I said, it's about a legacy. So it's not so much what we achieve while I'm here; it's what is left behind once I've gone. So the idea of working with the guys, showing them how we go about making a cocktail, how we go about making our own infusions and spirits, and also passing the word along to the guest, the ideology and the theory behind the drinks menu, and hopefully slowly but surely transform the clientele over to these new style of culinary cocktails and the new forward-thinking approach that we're trying to adopt with our new serves.
And can you talk about maybe one of the more labor-intensive cocktails? Would it be like the plantain punch, or what's behind it? How you make it? If you use a sous vide?
Yeah, I mean, so I don't think that the cocktails are labor-intensive. That's the thing. I just approach a drink the same way. If I can't find an ingredient that I like that's available to buy, then I like to create it. Now, whether that be a liqueur that I need to be a little less sweet because it's got too much sugar in it, or whether it's again a liqueur that tastes very synthetic rather than very fresh, maybe with say a strawberry liqueur, or an infusion, or a flavoured vodka or gin, etc. I like to create it myself. One, because again, it's that same approach to the ingredients that a chef would apply in the kitchen, liking to be able to control every element that goes into your drink, and also it shows the dedication and consistency. But that doesn't mean that a guest should have to wait any longer for the drink. So everything that we do is done back of house. So you take a drink like the plantain punch, we make a plantain puree. So we first cook the plantains in the skin, so they're very soft, and then we blend them into a puree, and then we make the cocktail.
Okay.
So the cocktail is basically cacao, dark rum, which has been washed with raw plantain, so you get a really nice green banana flavour. Then you have the plantain puree, some egg whites and some chocolate bitters, and it's just shaken and served over ice.
And last question, you're sitting on the beach in the middle of summer.
Right.
Are you still having a gin and tonic, or is it something else?
Now, see, it goes back to what I said. It depends where I am, what the occasion is. Sometimes some of the worst drinks I've ever had have been the best drinks at the same time, and it would have to be, I guess, on the beach. It would have to be a pina colada, and they are the worst drinks, the worst versions of pina coladas ever at beach huts. But they're always also the best because it's the sun, it's the beach. You know, it's where you are.